Today on the channel, Adventurous Ones, on this episode of the Toy Review, we're checking out the Masterverse movie version of Blade. Welcome to the Toy Review. It's time we get started. Welcome back, Adventurous Ones, for another unboxing and review. I'm your host, as always, the master of all multiverses, and the reason why they've turned into total shitfest, and I'm not sorry, and you're welcome. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services, and today we are unboxing and reviewing the Masterverse version of the movie character Blade from the hit, well, if you call it a hit, I call it a hit, but some people don't. And it's from the Masters of the Universe live-action movie. So, let's get this guy out of the box and see what he's all about. First things first, show you the artwork on the side here and stuff. Extends from here to there. Profile type artwork. On the back, nothing there other than just Blade. Because this was an exclusive figure that was a one-shot deal. If you missed out on it, there was no restocks. Anyways, it says Blade, evil master of swords, a mercenary and one of Skeletor's finest warriors. The master swordsman Blade holds a grudge against He-Man. Eager to face He-Man in combat, Blade travels to Earth in search of the second cosmic key, where he finally meets his foe. Alright. Let's get this guy out of the box, and yes, I already cut the top off so we can get going right away. First things first, Blade. Second, open the little compartment that they have with all these Masterverse figures these days now, because the compartment holds that little baggie with their stuff inside. And speaking of, let's get that opened up. And there is his other sword. Because he comes with two swords. He's got the one right there. He's got this one here. He also comes with the electro whip that he used on He-Man's backside when they captured He-Man in the movie. Well, it was more along the lines of He-Man surrendered in the movie to save everyone else's lives and stuff. And then Skeletor was sitting there just torturing him until it was time for him to gain the power of Grayskull. All the above. Anyways, let's get Blade here taken care of. Get his other sword out. Done. Done. Goodbye. Okay, here is Blade. Now, as you can see, he has articulation in the neck that allows him to look up about that far, down about that far. He can go around 360 easily on that and stuff. His armor piece here and stuff, his armory, this can all be detached. It's got it on the back side here where you can detach it. So if you want to detach it without having issues getting in the way of stuff, like his arm articulation, we want to get him to do the whole 360. Pull up his joints about that far. And then pull them back down again. Elbow articulation is double in the elbow area. So he can stretch up about yay far. Arm articulation area has more there. We're going to push that down there now. Back like that. Same thing with this one. And go from there. Now the skirting here that he has on and stuff, there's no way to remove this. So you might have a little bit of a difficulty doing leg articulation. However, he does have double knee joint. Hang on, if I can get it to work. Because he's got these little daggers attached here and stuff. He does have leg swivel. His boot can push up about there, and his foot joint can go up about that far and that far. Let's see if we can get his leg to do the double knee. Yeah, he can kick back about that far and stuff. He can kick up farther and stuff, but he's got stuff blocking his way in the joint areas. Which is kind of neat that they put these his little daggers on him and stuff. But I would have preferred them to be more attached to the boots than anything. Speaking of, yes, he can swivel in that area too. So, now, let's get him straightened out here. And go from there. Torso articulation allows him to bend down about that far. But he can also bend back about that far. Alright. Now, let's get his stuff all set. Now, both of these parts right here are where his swords go. So if you want him to just hold the electro whip, you take one sword there. You take that sword there. And go from there. Just like that. Like that, like that, like that. Oh, yeah. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Whoop, his sword, okay, that didn't work out well. His sword is getting caught in his bootstrap area. That's why I said I prefer these if they were going to do the dagger things and stuff, I would have preferred that they did them molded on instead of loose like this, because they kind of get in the way of things. There you go. And like I said, he comes with the electro whip, so if you want to just put that in his hand, instead, put that in his hand here, which I'm sure you can just slide it in. Yep, you can just slide it in. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. He's like, I'm ready to whip your backside. I'm ready to whip your backside, He-Man. Just stand still. Whoosh. Anyways, okay. Now, ain't much to this figure, but I can tell you right now, if you were able to get your hands on this, good on you, because this guy is now showing up on eBay and stuff, and people are asking him way too much for him. And that's even, and his classic version, his classics figure that came out a long time ago and stuff like that, that's even being asked for too much money and everything. So if you were able to get your hands on this when it was available through Big Bad Toy Store, or I believe it was on Entertainment Earth, it was available at the time and stuff, good on you, because I got mine, paid for it, and left it in my pile of loot on Big Bad Toy Store for 90 days. I actually just got it paid for last week of August. So it's like, I left it in that sucker for the longest time. And that sucker has been sold out everywhere. And I'm sitting back and going, okay, I missed out on the movie Beastman figure and stuff, which now sells for way too much on eBay. Seriously, almost $200 for that figure. God damn. Anyways, he is part of the movie line of figures that basically had a vintage figure come out around the time of the movie, or a little after. I believe it was after the movie came out, that they had in the vintage Motu line and stuff, they had his figure along with Sarad and Wildor. Now, is this worth $23.99 when it was available? The answer? Yes! Absolutely. If you were able to get it for that $23.99, you were lucky. And if not, I hate to see what you would have to go through to get it on the aftermarket, because this was not being sold in stores. This was a fan channel exclusive. That means that it was only available through certain places to get it online only. You can't buy it in the store. So that's it, Adventurous Ones, for this episode of the toy review. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss on anything we got going on in 2025 still. There's always going to be more on the way, and you won't want to miss out on it if you hit that bell and set it to all. And until the next unboxing, until the next Won't He Die review, peace out. May the force be with all of you. And every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. Be smart out there, people. Don't do stupid shit that's going to get you badly hurt or 6 feet in the ground forever, alright? Use this. Don't listen to stupid people either. Get home safely to those that love and care about you the most. And let them know how much you love and care for them in return. Until then, take care. God bless to every last one of you out there. Please stay safe. And I'll see you all later.